Good morning or good afternoon, folks. Mike here. I got a great video for you today. I'm going back above the old Newfoundland Railway to an old home site up there that I was at a week ago, and you won't believe what I find today. Things sort of get a little bit easier. Well, I'm back at that old foundation that I was at last week. Just figured I'd swing my detector over it again, turn up the sensitivity a little bit, see if I can dig a little deeper into the rocks, and well, what I found. Check this out. Look at this old clock. Well, it's seen some better days, but that's the most intact clock I've found, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Still a couple of the gears there. Probably really the only gears. The winding spring in there. Yeah, very cool. Nice find for sure. Yeah, that makes my day. Well, all I can say to this is, you gotta be kidding me. Look at that. Wow. That is just great. That was almost a surface find. Wow. That's just telling me that nobody's been here. So, yeah, I got lots of looking around to do here. That's for sure. Wow, that's a beauty. That's a lot of pieces. Eh? That's a lot of an oil lamp, that's for sure. That's great. Okay, I got a signal here, high 60s, up to maybe 74. It says down deep in the rocks here, so let's pull some rocks together and see what we find. I'm bound to find something nice while I got the camera turned on. Pull a few rocks and pull out my pinpointer here maybe. See what's going on. Oh, what we got here? Oh, well, that looks like a cool find. Looks like a reed of some sort or another, but definitely not a harmonica. Wow, nice. Wow, I am finding the stuff today. Oh, fantastic. I don't believe it. Well, I'm going to have to do a little search and find out what this is. Well, this is a first for me. This is an accordion reed. Look how thick it is compared to like a harmonica reed, which is just thin, right? That's just great. That's a first. That's fantastic. What a great day. Well, seems kind of like another little pocket of goodies here, so we're going to do another little dig in the rocks. Do a little rock pulling here. See what we come up with. Seems to be more than one signal in here, so this could be a bunch of nails and something else, I guess. But only one way to find out for sure. Can't believe the things I've found here so far today. Gee whiz. There's a nice little star there. There's a signal. It's like one of those turrets. Could just be a heel, but I don't think so. Let's see what else is down here. Going here. Okay. Oh, it's a brass nail, I would say. Looks like to me, anyways. That would make sense with the weird bouncy signals there, for sure. Well, I seem to have lost my connection here. I was going to try and do a little research on this. I don't know why. I can see the cell tower from here, so yeah, something's not right, that's for sure. Because it looks like a heel, right? But they didn't make heels that look that fancy inside, did they? It looks more like one of those turrets or whatever, you know, the type of thing that you'd put an iron on or something like that. Only it's in the shape of a heel. Oh, there's a big old square nail. Looks like somebody gave it a special purpose with that nice little hook on the end of it there. Well, that was just a perfect day for me metal detecting. Look at these finds. It's just incredible. This is incredible. I've never found this much of an old oil lamp all in one piece. I think that's just totally amazing. And this, you know, it looks like a heel plate of some sort or another. I don't know what it is. It's very old though, that's for sure. It's cast iron, so that's something else, and it does look like a heel. But, you know, I'm not too sure on that one. Accordion reed. No, that is, if that doesn't say Newfoundland, I don't know what does. So that is so cool. I've never found one of these. Look how heavy that is. That's just, that is quite the find for sure. That's amazing, amazing, amazing. And this is the most of a clock I have ever found in one place. I usually only find a gear or a piece of a frame or something like that. But this is, you know, it's got the gears inside. It's got the old winding spring up on the top there, you know, where you wind it up. It's just, wow, you know, somebody had just mentioned that to me not that long ago in my comments on one of my videos. I wonder where the rest of the clock is, or the clocks are, because I found a lot of pieces. And, well, there's most of one. That's for sure. Everything but the pretty bits on the outside, right? So, yeah, I couldn't believe it. I just absolutely couldn't believe it. And a couple things I didn't film while I was up there. This is a couple of these shards here. That's a big fat one, eh? That's a beauty piece of earthenware of some sort or another. And, you know, a couple pretty ones for sure. You know, I always like finding stuff like that. You know, that looks like a piece of a big bowl, and this looks like a piece of a plate of some sort or another. But, yeah, all in all, that was, for me, that was a perfect day. Anyways, you guys, like, share, subscribe. 394 right now. That's what we're sitting at. So, boy, I'm getting close to 400. Very, very close to 400. And, yeah, I'll talk to you soon.